BOROS, Sweden, Geography, History, Identity, and Why this City Matters. Hello, my dear Swedish friends. I am Wing Commander Darshan Kumar Chopra, retired, a YouTuber content creator. I decide to create videos on Sweden and its cities because my daughter Sanya Rajgupta lives in a small but beautiful city of Sweden named Borås, along with her two beautiful and happening children and tall and handsome husband. They are living there for the last 29 to 30 years. Therefore, I am starting this Swedish series from Borås itself. I hope you will excuse me for taking this liberty, although many of you may not like it. Friends, when people talk about Sweden, they usually mention Stockholm, Gothenburg, or Malmö. But to truly understand how Sweden works as a country, socially, economically, and culturally, one must look beyond the big names and focus on its medium-sized cities. One such city is Borås. Borås may not dominate international headlines, but it plays a quiet yet critical role in Sweden's national structure. It represents the backbone of Swedish society, productive, organized, innovative, and deeply rooted in history. This video presents a complete city profile of Borås using the same structured framework applied to world cities like Victoria, British Columbia. I am covering the city under 14 headings so that you may grasp everything about Borås slowly and completely without getting any type of monotony. Let us start with geographical location of Borås. Borås is located in western Sweden in the county of Västra Götaland, one of the most economically important regions of the country. Geographically, Borås lies about 60 kilometers east of Gothenburg, Sweden's second largest city and its most important port. Although many people loosely refer to Borås as being in central Sweden, it is more accurately described as southwestern Sweden, positioned inland but well connected to the coast. The city is surrounded by forests, lakes, rolling hills, and agricultural land, giving it a balanced mix of urban life and natural beauty. Its inland position historically protected it from coastal conflicts while still allowing strong trade links. Today, that same position gives Borås strategic importance, close enough to major economic hubs, yet calm and affordable compared to larger cities. Second, we go to natural environment and topography. Borås is built on undulating terrain, not flat like many cities. This gives it a distinctive landscape with neighborhoods rising and falling gently. The region receives more rainfall than many other Swedish cities, which is why Borås is famously green. This natural environment supports clean air, fresh water availability, abundant green spaces, sustainable urban planning. Forests around Borås are actively managed, not wild or neglected, reflecting Sweden's long-standing philosophy of responsible land use. 3. Climate. Borås has a temperate Scandinavian climate. Summers are mild, winters are cold but manageable, and snowfall is regular but rarely extreme. Summers pleasant, long daylight hours, winters cold, snowy but well-managed infrastructure. Rain higher than average, a defining feature. Despite jokes about rain, Borås functions efficiently year-round. Roads are cleared quickly, heating systems are reliable, and public services do not slow down in winter. 4. Historical origins. Borås was officially founded in 1621 during a period when Sweden was emerging as a major European power. Unlike cities that grew organically over centuries, Borås was intentionally established to regulate trade. At the time, many traveling traders operated independently across the countryside. The Swedish crown wanted to centralize commerce, collect taxes efficiently, and impose order. Borås was created specifically as a market town for traders, particularly those dealing in textiles. This origin explains Borås' DNA even today: structured, trade-oriented, disciplined, and business-minded. 5. Textile heritage, the soul of Borås. From the very beginning, Borås became synonymous with textiles. For centuries, it was Sweden's textile heart. Families passed down skills generation after generation: spinning, weaving, dyeing, tailoring. Even when traditional textile manufacturing declined in Europe, BOROS adapted instead of collapsing. It shifted from mass production to textile research, fashion design, sustainable fabrics, technical and smart textiles. This ability to evolve without losing identity is one of BOROS' greatest strengths. 6. Industrial evolution. Like many European cities, BOROS faced industrial challenges during the late 20th century. Globalization moved low-cost manufacturing abroad. However, BOROS responded intelligently. Rather than resisting change, it invested in education, encouraged innovation, transitioned toward knowledge-based industries. Today, BOROS is not just a textile city, it is a design, logistics, sustainability, and innovation hub. 7. Political and administrative role. BOROS is not a capital city, but it plays an important administrative role within Västra County. It hosts regional offices, municipal institutions, and public service infrastructure that support surrounding towns and rural areas. Sweden's governance model relies heavily on strong municipalities, and BOROS is a textbook example of how local governance works efficiently, without drama or corruption. 8. Population and demographics. BOROS has a population of roughly 110,000 people, making it a medium-sized Swedish city. This size is ideal, large enough to support advanced services, small enough to remain human and manageable. The population includes native Swedes, immigrants from Europe, the Middle East, Africa, and Asia, international students. Despite diversity, social order remains strong due to clear laws, strong social trust, equal access to services. 9. Education foundations. Education has always been central to BOROS' survival and growth. This naturally led to the establishment of the University of BOROS, which later became one of Sweden's respected specialized universities. Education is not treated as luxury here, it is treated as infrastructure, just like roads or hospitals. We will deeply cover education and the university in video 2. 10. Infrastructure and connectivity. BOROS is extremely well connected. Roads connected efficiently to Gothenburg and Stockholm. Public buses and regional transport are reliable. Proximity to Gothenburg Airport expands global access. This connectivity allows people to live calmly in BOROS while accessing big city opportunities nearby. 11. Culture and city identity. BOROS is not loud or flashy. Its culture reflects Swedish values: hard work, modesty, equality, planning, environmental responsibility. Public art, libraries, museums, and cultural centers are quietly integrated into daily life. Culture here is lived, not advertised. 12. Safety and social stability. BOROS is a safe city by international standards. Crime exists, as in all urban areas, but is controlled and addressed institutionally. Strong social systems, education, and employment reduce desperation, which is the real root of crime. Why BOROS matters to Sweden? BOROS matters because it represents how Sweden actually functions, not as a tourist postcard but as a working society. It shows how mid-sized cities sustain the economy. Innovation can emerge outside capitals. Quality of life can remain high without excess. 14. Long-term relevance. BOROS is future-ready because it adapts without panic. It invests in people. It respects history while embracing innovation. This balance makes BOROS a stable, dignified, and reliable city, ideal for families, professionals, students, and seniors. My closing remarks for my first video on Sweden, BOROS, are as follows. BOROS is not meant to impress, it is meant to function, and that is precisely why it succeeds. In the next video, we will go deeper into BOROS economy, textile power, university system, jobs, and future industries using the same structured approach. God bless all Swedish people along with my daughter Sanya Raj and her family.